My name is Alan Perry, and I'm in the Master of Public Relations program. I've spent much of the last 10 years in Bolivia working as a field biologist, naturalist guide, and tourism consultant. Over the last 3 years, I've been creating an online tourism platform that connects travelers to community-based tourism enterprises. The organization is a US-based nonprofit and has received the Google Ad Grants Award, providing $10,000 per month of in-kind AdWords. To increase the organization's chance of success, the Master of Public Relations will define my personal journey to develop mastery of using Google AdWords. In his book, Robert Greene highlights 5 strategies for finding your life's task. Number 1, return to your origins, the primal inclination strategy. Robert Greene said, if you reconnect with this core at any age, some element of that primitive attraction will spark back to life, indicating a path that can ultimately become your life's task. During my childhood, I often got to go backpacking into wilderness areas and developed a powerful connection to nature. I've returned to these origins here in Bolivia, first through biological expeditions to unexplored wilderness areas, and now through executing travel packages with tourists to these same areas. Number 2, occupy the perfect niche, the Darwinian strategy. Robert Greene said, you have found a niche that is not crowded with competitors. Unburdened by overwhelming competition and politicking, you have the time and space to bring to flower your life's task. Tourism is still a crowded field, so I decided to specialize in community-based social impact tourism. This is a relatively new niche of tourism that is not yet burdened with overwhelming competition and politicking. Number 3, avoid the false path, the rebellion strategy. More than 20 years ago, I first came to Bolivia and spent roughly 5 years living and working here. For reasons that aren't totally clear, I left Bolivia and returned to the United States. I tried different career options in the US, but always felt a longing to be back in Bolivia. I was on the false path, making decisions to please other people. More recently, I've chosen the rebellion strategy, following my own instincts by living and working in Bolivia and setting myself up to call it home. Number 4, let go of the past, the adaptation strategy. Robert Greene said, since you're on your own, it's up to you to foresee the changes going on right now in your profession. You must adapt your life's task to these circumstances. Due to being able to foresee changes in the tourism and social impact areas, I set up the travel platform as a nonprofit organization based in the United States, allowing us to be awarded Google Ad Grants, $10,000 per month in-kind AdWords. I adapted my life's task to the circumstances I discovered by seeing changes in the industry. Expanding on this even further, about a year ago, there was a turning point in my life that helped to further clarify my life's task. This turning point was in discovering that machine learning and artificial intelligence were increasingly being incorporated into AdWords and making them more and more efficient. During this turning point, I realized that the future of AdWords would revolve around these technologies. This turning point helped me solidify my life's task of using in-kind AdWords via Google Ad Grants to promote and raise awareness of community-based social impact tourism in Bolivia. Strategy number 5, find your way back, the life or death strategy. I can relate to this strategy since what I might have perceived of as mistakes in the past should better be thought of as learning experiences. On various occasions in my past, I tried to fit into a world in which I did not belong. Since what I considered mistakes have actually taught me invaluable lessons about myself and the world around me, I should have no regrets about having had to go through them. My dream career is to lead the organization to financial sustainability while creating social impact through its mission of raising awareness and community-based tourism in Bolivia, and its vision of improved livelihoods through tourism for Bolivia's indigenous people. Crucial to this path is the promotion aspect of the marketing strategy. Personal goals will focus on jump-starting my mastery of Google AdWords, since the organization has the opportunity to use $10,000 per month of in-kind Google AdWords. The 2 personal goals are to complete 2 AdWords learning resources. Number 1, the AdWords Fundamental Assessment Study Guide from Google's Academy for Ads, and number 2, the AdWords Essential Training from lynda.com. Thank you.